Lover Mine opens with Hex, who is John's mate, in the hands of his enemy. And it picks up immediately after Lover Avenged. And so Hex is in lashes. He's imprisoned her, and the story is about how she gets out and how John Matthew and her come to terms with their love and revenge, which is, one of my favorite subjects. It was a very emotional book to write for me because I feel like we've watched him through all of the stages of his life in a way, because we've tracked him through so many books, and then all of a sudden he turns out to be this great savior and a warrior and a lover and a fighter, and it's a wonderful book. It really is. It was a pleasure for me to write, at least. When it came time to do John Matthew's book, I was actually nervous because a lot of readers really care about him because he's eminently heroic. He's mute, so he has a vulnerability that's very obvious, but he's also powerful. And the juxtaposition between the two of those is very attractive. And I also think that his relationship with Hex is just great. When the Blackdecker Brotherhood started out, it was vampires only. And then Revenge appeared on scene. And I knew immediately when he walked on that aside from the fact that he was a pimp and a drug dealer and a bar owner, and he had a limp, and he wore this amazing fur duster all the time, that something was up with him. And I knew immediately that there was some sort of something, there was a subspecies there. And that was when the sympaths kind of came into my head. And I had always said that I would never do werewolves or, witches or any of that kind of stuff, just because, I'm a vampire girl at heart and, all that stuff. But you can't, when a character walks on scene for me, you have to kind of go with it. Originally, when I started to write them, I saw 10 stories right from the beginning, and they're the original brothers. They're, the original brothers plus Pain and Revenge and a couple of other folks. But what's happened over the course of the series is that more and more people have come forward. So the way I look at it is whether or not I write the stories, the world just keeps going. So as long as people want to read the books and the good Lord keeps me breathing, I'd like to continue to write them. So right now, I don't see it ending.